When you're travelling through the Yukon, you are treated to an endless number of pristine lakes and rivers. So much so that I've started to wonder, where does all this water come from? So, to find out, we're heading to the Yukon ice fields, and the only way to see them is to head up. We're in Kluane National Park and Reserve, a UNESCO World Heritage Site stretching across over 20,000 square kilometres, home to the mighty glaciers that feed the Yukon's waters and playground to bush pilot extraordinaire Marcel Deluc. Marcel has been piloting for over 9 years, couriering supplies to campsites set up in remote areas of this region, often navigating in extreme conditions, even worse than today's. He's taking me in his Cessna to the Lowell Glacier. It forms part of the largest collection of non-polar glaciers in the world, and along the way we travel through some breathtaking country, the Grand Valleys of Kluane.
Oh wow! Is that what we're heading to over there?
You betcha, that's the Lowell Glacier. It's quite well known here in Kluane National Park. You can see all the icebergs out. We're going to fly right over top of them, and you see that they come from the glacier calving. It's the very toe of the glacier falling into the water, and then you have these icebergs that are as big as a football field. They're huge, some of them.
Goodness. But look at the colour of them. What makes them so blue?
This ice is compacted, condensed ice. It's far more dense than regular ice. Like it'll sit lower in the water than an ice cube. And then you've got all of these fine silt flour ground up, and it gives you this bright, bright blue. You'll see with these icebergs that you probably only have 20% floating above the water, and then the last 80% is actually under the water.
All of this around us is 10,000 years worth of work, dating back to the last ice age. During the summer, these icebergs break off from the glacier's shelf, creating this incredible landscape, while the glacier's meltwaters continue to flow and feed into Yukon's lakes and rivers.
Over here, we're coming up to the face of the glacier, and you'll see that it's over 20 meters high. A person can't get too close because you have these chunks that are calving, falling in, make these huge waves.
This is something that you should really do at least once in your life. So to find out how, visit this website.
Wow, well, what a way to see the Yukon from the air. But another great way to see it is from the Yukon River, which is what I'm going to do in the canoe with my man, Captain Katsu.
Let's go, mate.
OK, mate.
Katsu and I are on the Yukon River just south of Whitehorse, and this is one mean, fast-flowing river running from south of Whitehorse to Dawson City and beyond, further north. We're heading towards Whitehorse, taking in the sights and what the river has to offer, which is plenty. Wonderful scenery and serving up a bit of a history lesson too. This river has seen a fair bit over the years and played a huge role in keeping life flowing throughout the Yukon, including during the gold rush.
So the gold rush was only about 2 or 3 years?
Yeah, it's not even 3 years, 2 years and a half. From 1898 to before 1900. So
That's incredible.
less than 3 years.
No wonder they call it a rush. So tell me about this area.
Yeah, now we're
That's it?
approaching to a place called Canyon City.
Oh, so there was a lot of gold in this area?
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of
Really?
people.
Just on the riverbed?
Yeah, both sides.
Really?
The other side, too.
Canyon City was a thriving mecca for gold prospectors in this area, and there's still evidence here today.
So, Katsu, this is Canyon City. Where is it all?
Yeah, this is the city.
Right.
Well, I'll show you. This is a remnants of city. This is a called the tramway. Back in about 110 years ago, imagine like 1,000 people come here and pitch tents and create the city because farther ahead you see the big rapids. So
Yes.
some people has to prepare themselves and pitch the tents or stay here. So create the big city.
So just like log cabins and stuff like that?
Yeah, it used to be about 15 structures here.
So what are these used for?
Oh, these for carrying their equipment. There's a service to carry portage. so avoid the big rapids.
Right.
So,
I'm with you
yeah.
now.
Unfortunately, I didn't find any gold, just a few old rusty cans from the good old days.
This is obviously just an old bit of a rubbish tip or something.
Oh, yeah, this is a remnants of Gold Rush 1898. Yeah, this is a proof of old cans, over 100 years old.
Wow.
The way they seal and the way they open.
Just with a knife or
Yeah,
something?
exactly.
What, baked beans or
Yeah,
something?
baked beans.
What about this, mate?
Oh, that's a glass.
Bit of moonshine, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Bit of moonshine, a few baked beans?
Yeah,
Eh?
that's right.
Bit of boot scooting?
Back on the river, the action was starting to build and the water starting to boil as we made our way towards the stunning Miles Canyon. And thanks to Katsu's canoeing talent, I knew I was in safe hands. But this stretch of water used to be a lot more treacherous.
Now, the water level's pretty high here, Katsu, but it wasn't always like this, was it?
Oh, no, before they built the dam, Subatka Dam, 1958,
Yeah.
the canyon we will go through shortly, it's a lot lower than this. Probably 20 meter high, but now it's only 10 meter. But before, lot deep gorge, and then a lot of rapids.
Right.
That is why during the gold rush, some people don't want to go through because they don't want to die. So they pay some money to use the tramway.
The canoe people based down by the river in Whitehorse can take you on all sorts of tours and adventures here in the Yukon. Everything from a few hours to more serious trips to Dawson City. For more information, visit this website.
Well, this is it, Jez, the end of another great trip to Canada. And what about that vessel behind us? That's the SS Klondike, one of 32 stern-wheeler paddle steamers that used to travel from Dawson City to here, Whitehorse, and they were instrumental in opening up the Yukon area.
Yeah, that's right, Nige, but it could only run up until about November because that's when the river freezes over about 1 metres worth of ice.
Yeah, it gets pretty cold here in winter. Now, what about some of your highlights, Jez?
Jasper, incredible scenery in Edmonton City. That was a lot of fun, but I have to mention the glacier flights.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't that something else?
Amazing. And the wilderness here is wonderful. I love it. And the fishing, too, is sensational. I'm wondering, where's Neb? I think he's still left in Edmonton, wandering around the Devonian Gardens, lost, but happy.
But happy,
Yeah,
that's
he loves
right.
it here.
And look, if you want any more information about any of the stories that you've seen tonight, make sure you jump on our website, gurusexplore.tv.
See ya.
See ya.
Ooh, look out, there's some action.